Hello and welcome to the Columbia Daily Tribune's Courtside View basketball webcast. This is Tribune sports editor Joe Waljesper, along with my underdressed colleague Steve Valentik.
I didn't get the memo.
Steve is our basketball beat writer. His tie is in the shop. Steve, Missouri now 0-3 on the road in the SEC. Would you say they have sort of drifted into the ranks of bubble team now for the NCAA tournament?
Not yet, but if this sort of trend that we've seen with losses like at LSU continues, then I think they're going to get there. I think, right now Missouri's sitting there with an RPI of 34. The problem is it's easy to see it going down. They still have 2 games left on their schedule against teams with RPIs of 200 or less. Just as an example, Missouri beat Auburn over the weekend, and their RPI actually dropped because of that victory. Mm-hmm. And the same thing could happen playing Mississippi State or playing South Carolina. You add in the fact that they've got some certainly tough games left. Florida at home's playing as well as anybody in the country. Kentucky looks like they're starting to figure it out. That's on the road. They have to go to Arkansas, and Arkansas is one of the best home teams in the country, which shouldn't really surprise Missouri fans with Mike Anderson's history. So, and on top of that, they don't really have a great win right now. Their best win, RPI-wise, is still the Illinois win. Illinois does not look like a tournament team at this point. They look like a bottom third of the Big Ten team. And so that win's not going to look as good. They did beat VCU, and I think that win's going to hold up as pretty good. Bucknell, same thing. But nothing that really jumps out at you on the resume to say that this is a lock-solid NCAA tournament team. And so they're going to need to not, have too many more letdowns like they had at LSU if they want to avoid the bubble range.
Yeah, they played their hardest road games already. I mean, Kentucky, I guess you could also throw in that category. So when they'd lost the first 2, you could sort of say, well, those are the ones that almost everybody's probably going to lose in the SEC. But then when you lose at LSU, a team that was in last place, I know Mississippi State's a bad team. They're going to play there, and same with South Carolina, but I don't know that they're a lot worse than LSU. So, where do you think they have to finish SEC record-wise to feel pretty good about making the tournament?
Well, it's hard because I think everybody, your thought about who gets in the tournament, that all shifted when the tournament expanded to 68 teams. So now there are teams getting in every year that wouldn't have gotten in 4 or 5 years ago. I think
there are only 3 teams getting in every year that weren't getting in.
I know, but that's still 3 more. And when you look at the bubble, the bubble's pretty small most years, really. And so I think they've got some leeway. I think if they go a minimum of 10-8, I see them getting in just on reputation alone. I think they still have a really good shot to go at least 11-7, but it's going to take winning Thursday night at Texas A&M.
All right. Well, tune into our next webcast, and we'll discuss Missouri going forward now they have their full complement of players.